Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be a little bit of a different video, probably a short video. I just want to go over how strong FELFORGE actually is for grinding skill cards for your main character in LR. This is by far the fastest that I've seen personally. Maybe comparable to like a full prestige group, maybe, but I mean it's saving you aura, it's saving you gold, it's saving you time, and you're able to do this solo. So let's get right into it. First, I'm just going to talk about how you're able to actually get into FELFORGE. So you basically want to create a new character, and then all you're going to want to do is go to this guy, Stony Tark. I just realized for the first time this guy's name is Stony Tark. I'm sorry, that was so funny. And then all you're going to want to do is FELFORGE mode. For anyone that doesn't know, FELFORGE mode is out for I think 3 more days as the recording of this video. So but they're bringing it back pretty much every weekend now, so this will be very important for later on anyways. All right, so all you're going to want to do is click FELFORGE mode. The thing is as well is you can do PvE. Although I thought it was a PvP content, you can actually just do dungeon spams. The only problem is if you die in FELFORGE, you have to start over at level 20. So let's just go over the basics. So you start at level 20, you have your starter abilities. You can use your vanity item draft deck. So if you go to your vanity items known, deliver your draft deck, you're able to choose your first starting abilities. With this, right, you choose your first starting abilities. Just keep in mind what content you kind of want to do, right? So there's either dungeon spam with a pre-made, with like, if you look at this buff here, it's 750% increased kill experience. So it's literally better than an aura, except you don't have to buy an aura. It's saving you, 200 gold. But if you're planning on doing PvE content like dungeons with a pre-made, make sure you're tailoring your build to that, because you're not going to want to die. If you die, it's going to create a lot of problems. But that's for like the Omega fast groups, I guess would be probably the best way to do that. And then if you plan on doing solo, then I would suggest doing a actual proper PvP build. And then you also get your abilities up to level 20, right? So you get all those skill cards as well. So you get a fair bit of abilities at the beginning. And then if you get anything that you don't want, you're also able to use Hand of Fates. As well as you get Hand of Fates whenever you die and reset and start at level 20. But all the abilities you roll prior to level 20, like what I'm doing right now, you keep on every death, prestige, whatever you want to call it. Then I want to go over what you can actually do and how the best way to actually farm this stuff is. In my personal experience, I tried the PvE dungeon spam, but because I personally do a lot of prestige videos, I kind of wanted to take a different approach to it because I do that all the time, right? So I tried it, wasn't for me. And then I tried the solo PvP route, which by the way, you don't really even PvP. And if you have a good enough build, you're just going to win, right? And if you reset, it's not the end of the day. This isn't your main character. So what you're going to want to do when you first come in here, right? You get your build, and then you're going to want to choose all the quests. You just want to take them all. Obviously not the group ones if you plan on doing solo. So you'll take every PvP quest and then death to whatever you aren't, right? So I'm Horde, so death to the Alliance. And this rewards you with Fel Power, Mystic Orbs, and Mystic Runes. So realistically, what we're trying to do is farm Fel Power. Fel Power per 500. 500 Fel Power actually gives you 10 skill cards that works on any of your characters. So you can send them over to whatever character you want. So we're taking up all these quests, and they're just kill quests. They're not even, you don't even have to do the PvP ones if you really don't like PvP. Like this is just kill Ghost Paw runners and wild bucks in this one particular area. And then you'll get more and more quests as you level up. So essentially we're taking all the quests, right? We got our build, we got our amazing abilities. And to start off, I would suggest to just drop, kind of get a feel for how it works. You know what I mean? So when you first get started, this is where you choose your beginner gear. Choose whatever stat prio that you are. I'm just going to choose the strength one. It auto equips all the gear. It's really nice. This is your Hearthstone. So this will bring you back to this area. And then this is the portal where you drop. So what you're going to want to do is you right click this, drop wherever you want to drop. If you drop in the 1v1 zones, that's honorable combat. So you will never get like PK'd by like 16 people. It's just not going to happen. So make sure you're dropping here, but also drop where your quests are, right? So if you hit the quest, show map. So this is in Ashenvale, so kind of central and then kind of up top there. So you're just going to want to drop. Let's go Central Ashenvale. So you drop in, and then you drop in on wherever your quests are. So I'm gonna go towards the elemental guys here, and then you can kind of just you don't even have to PvP. You can try to avoid people at all cost. You can just farm up. Just killing mobs is worth so much XP, and you're trying to get to 60 because when you die, you get a ton of Fel Power. So quests aside, you're just trying to get to 60 and then you reset, trying to get to 60, reset, and then everything else kind of just adds on to it. So you're doing the quests, you're killing the guys. I chose like the absolute worst abilities, but I kind of wanted to just show you, right? So we're killing. right? We're just literally, it's kind of like a chill mode, honestly. Even if you don't like PvP, this mode is actually so fun. If you're just down to just hang out, just kind of chill. I was doing this on stream the other day, and we were just straight vibing. I literally chose the worst build. I just chose random. So we got a quest part done. Oh, gotta be careful of those guys. But yeah, so the map's massive. So like, you're not gonna see people all over the place. What we're trying to do is farm the fel power. So make sure you're prioritizing that. And then my advice is, once you're done the quest, click your soulstone twisted nether, and then you're gonna want to go back to base, hand in that quest, you know, maybe buy some gear. So this guy right here, this big vendor, this big boy here, he sells gear as well as like consumables and stuff that you can buy for gold. You get a ton of gold in this. I know like some of the things are going to be expensive, but every time you die and you're completing quests, they give so much gold. Like this is 5 gold and this is just a beginner quest. You get way more later. But yeah, here you can buy your weapons and stuff. So if you happen to get up to here, you know what I mean? Like these weapons get pretty juicy. So feel free to buy those. That'll help you out with your, you know, just killing stuff easier. So this is where you start really bringing in some fel powers. These things called fel challenges. So a lot of this information that I got is actually from Dying in Designers. He's one of my followers, because he's done this like so many times. This is my first. I tried this my first time like 2 days ago, and I figured out how strong this actually could be. But he kind of gave me a breakdown of how much you could actually potentially be earning for fel power per one of these challenge completes. For a tier 1 challenge, you get 100 fel power per. And like I said, it was 500 fel power for 10 skill cards, just regular skill cards. And some of these are super easy. Like this is to max level in 3 hours. Like that's a joke. With how much XP you're getting, this is relatively easy. And especially if you're doing like the dungeon PvE route and you can find a pre-made and everyone kind of knows what they're doing, you're absolutely stomping this content. So all of the challenges actually go to tier 20 and you get increased rewards every time. So in one run, Dying Designer was saying that you can actually get his runs. He gets about like 10,000 fel power a run, which I mean, like, is him knowing exactly what to do, where exactly to go. So you're not going to be making that much, but that's a ton of skill cards. So even if you're doing half that, right, it's madness. And you can do this all solo with no gold investment on a brand new tune with realistically no PvP. You might get PvP. I'm not saying you're not going to, but I'm saying this is an option if you kind of just want to hang out, chill, maybe watch a movie. But like I said, you can take 19, I think 19, 18, 19 of these. I think you could just take them all. Obviously, it's going to get harder and harder. Like some of these are no longer regenerate HP, which is, you know, kind of a big deal. Damage dealt reduced. You know, some of these are, if you add them up, it's going to be a tough run. So as you get into more and more challenges and you're trying to just do the higher tier and higher tier, you're going to have a harder and harder problem. So there's actually these things like BOEs, or BOA, sorry, that actually increases your damage, that you're able to at level 1 equip this entire full set. That's going to be, you know, absolutely nuts for you, as well as giving you increased combat skills as well as XP, because some of the quests reduce your XP. So you're going to need these if you want to get to the absolute end where you're just like farming the fel power. So now let's show you what you can buy with the fel power. So this is where you buy the skill cards, like I was saying. So you just go to the bottom here, skill cards, right? 500 fel power, 10 skill cards, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then you could also buy your golden skill cards, which it says 300 gold, and like on you know, the regular server, it's 50 gold for a pack, right? But the difference is you're going to be farming way more gold in FELFORGE than you would be in normal. Like I said, every run you're going to be making at the top end, depending on how many challenges you do, between 500 and 900 gold. What you spend that on is completely entirely up to you, but that's 5 sealed cards. That could be 15 packs. That's 15 gold sealed cards. That's unreal if you think about that, right? Even one run that could potentially take you, you know, 45 minutes to an hour at the start, you're eventually farming those so fast. You're able to convert the cards that you buy, like the 500 for the normal skill cards, and you're able to convert them and then send them over to whatever character you want. There's a mailbox literally right here. So even if you keep getting greens, you're able to just upgrade 10 uncommons to a rare, 10 rares to an epic, and then send those to your main character. And then over here is birth, okay? Big birth, big boy birth. And this is where you're able to buy specific cards, which don't take any time at all to actually buy. So let's say I want to buy, I don't know, Avenger Shield. It's 2,500 Dark Moon tickets and 2,500 gold. However, if you're getting as many skill cards as like the top people farming this, you're getting loads and loads of Dark Moon tickets. The top people per run are getting about 18,000 fel power, probably even more than that. So let's say you're bad at the game, you're just starting, you're kind of learning, you're getting 10,000 fel power. They're 500 per for 10. So even if you're getting 10,000, you know how many sealed cards that is? So then you're converting them over here. You're converting them to the sealed cards. Then you open those. Then you're getting tickets for every single one of those. You're going to have 2,500 tickets in literally no time. So you're actually going to be able to buy the specific ones that you actually want. So 2,500 tickets, that's going to be easy farm. Couple runs, honestly, a couple runs, and you're probably done. If you're doing as many challenges as you possibly can. It all relates to how challenging you want it to be, right? But once you get set up, this is going to be absolutely disgusting. And the 2,500 gold, if you're making, 500 gold a run, that's really not even that bad, dude. Like, really not even that bad to actually get the specific card you want. And you can get every card you want, any card that you absolutely want. And they get even cheaper for these. You don't even have to spend gold for the regular skill cards. 2,500 tickets, you'll get these in no time. All right, so that was a lot of information to unpack. I understand. I'm trying to keep this video short. So I'm just going to give a quick TLDR. So you drop in, pick your abilities, choose what type of content you want to do. Dungeon spam with a pre-made where you can't die. Don't die. You want to get as high as level you can, because then when you die, you get more fel power, right? So if you die at 60, you're going to get way more fel power than if you died at 23. Anyways, so that route, or PvP, open world PvP, where you can just solo, not rely on anybody, do your own thing. You choose your PvP build, then you do as many challenges as you want. They go up to tier 20 with increasing rewards every time, right? So if you're able to do 10 of these at a time at tier 20, you're going to be getting so much fel power, it's not even funny. Do your quests over on this little book thing, because those give 100 to 250 to 300, and they also give you gold as well. And then once you start really understanding it and getting tons and tons of fel power and doing so many prestige runs, or restarting runs, I guess you want to call it, then you're going to want to buy the permanent rewards, like the bags and the BOAs, right, that are going to help you start out even stronger. As well as you can even buy REs as well. There's a little auction house here, and that's going to help even more. But once you're set up, this could be actually insane. Huge shout out to Dying and Designer for helping me out with the numbers and the actual what top end you could be earning, as well as maybe some tricks and tips. Yeah, huge shout out to him. He's streaming on Twitch. He has to get to 50 followers to become an affiliate. So let's go follow him up, boys. Let's go follow him up. That would help me a lot. He kind of helped out with this video for sure. So make sure you go over there. It's free. You just hit that follow button. Let's get him to 50 followers. Let's help him get affiliate on Twitch. And also a huge shout out to my members on YouTube, Bobby Day, Andrew Lee, Nash Hope, Austin Potter, Bithda, and Cornut. Yo, thank you guys so much. Appreciate that very, very much. You guys always have my undying love and affection. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. You get tons of rewards. If you don't have any money, I understand. Please drop a like and comment. It helps the algorithm out. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys drop in, earn some fel power, get a ton of skill cards for your main. Alar can be, ruthless. Let's be honest. Right, so if this is going to help you get to that perfect build, I hope it does. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.